Hey you guys, what's up? This is Steven again, and right now I'm going to do a very improvised and impromptu review of Namie Amuro's So Crazy concert tour. I just got the feeling just now, so I'm just going to go for it. Here is the DVD and the back of it. Okay, this concert is probably my most favorite concert. I just like this is the concert that really got me hooked. This turned me into more, or I'm not sure what they call it. It's a Japanese word, like a Namire or Amuro. I'm not sure, but anyway, this concert is great. If you are just getting into Namie Amuro, this is the concert for you. This is her greatest hits concert from pretty much the first half of her career. It starts from her solo career from the Sweet 19 Blues era, and it ends at the Style era. So basically, you'll have the songs from very first solo single, which is a bit of an issue in itself, but I'm going to say Body Feels Exit, even though officially her very first solo single was Tayo no Season. But again, it goes from Body Feels Exit to all the way to her last single from the Style album, which was, I believe, I'm not sure. I think it was Put 'em Up or Either So Crazy, one of those two. But anyway, it goes from it spans from there to there. But let's get into the concert review. All right, the concert opens up with "Put 'em Up." This was not a very successful song when it was released as a single. Nevertheless, this is a really good performance. Um, it's a good way to open a show. Um, it's probably what she should have done for the Best Fiction Tour concert. It definitely gets you hyped up for the show. Um, However, at a few moments, her dancing was a bit choppy. Namie does kind of have her moments when she's dancing, when she kind of seems to lose the rhythm or lose the beat. But overall, I think she did a good job. The next song is Shine More. This is my song. I love this song. There's an English version of this song, believe it or not, by Sandra Piles or Pile. Piles? I don't know how to pronounce the last name. I'm not sure. I think it's Pires. But anyway, there's an English version, and it appeared on Veronica Mars, season 2, I believe, episode 11 or episode 12, one of the two. It's something about going to White Castle. 1 second, I'll check. Okay, thanks to the magic of camera work and editing, I just checked, and the episode was Veronica Mars, season 2, episode 12. Rashad Wallace goes to White Castle. Um, so again, if you're interested in hearing a sample of the English version, check out that episode. Um, Unfortunately, I tried my hardest to find that song, but an MP3 of that song, but I couldn't. But that's a story for another day. All right. Next song on the list is "Respect the Power of Love." This is definitely I give Namie props for even performing this song because this song was released on the same day, the very same day that her mother was murdered. So I definitely give her props for being able to even perform this song without having a bad memory associated with it. So Namie definitely proves that she's a survivor. And also, it's a good performance of the song too. Um, Next song, I have never seen. At first, I couldn't stand the song. This was probably the one of the worst songs I heard initially. But as time went on, I was like, okay, it's grown on me. And then I'm like, I love this song. However, I don't think it was the best choice for a comeback single. I think it only went to #1 because it was Namie's comeback single. If it was released at a later date, I don't think it would have went to #1 because it has to grow on the listener, and I don't think people have the time. People would have given it the time that it needed to grow on them. The next song, or the next few songs actually, are part of a medley. It's a medley of Something About the Kiss, No More Tears, and Dreaming I Was Dreaming. Okay. Something About That Kiss is pretty cool. You know, it's all right. No More Tears. I like the lyrics in it. However, there's no video for the song, and I see why. Um, Dreaming I Was Dreaming. I like that song. Um, it has like a melancholy feel to it, and it kind of helps give Namie, like, show a different side of Namie. The next song on the list is Please Smile Again. This is definitely one of the best performances of Please Smile Again that she's done in her career. As well, definitely one of the best performances in the concert. She definitely brings it with her vocals, and she's dancing a lot with it too. Even though the song's not really a dancey song, she makes it work. And there's also a bit in the middle of the song where she does kind of like a pole dance, and that's cool to see Namie kind of sexing it up. The next song on the list is I Will. This is one of my favorite songs from Namie. It really showcases her voice. A lot of people don't think she can sing mainly because of like that whole Tatsuya Komuro phase that she went through when she first entered the industry. Well, not first entered, but when she kind of blew up and became a bona fide solo artist. Unfortunately, some of the songs didn't showcase her voice in the best light. And because of that, a lot of people say that she can't sing, but she really can sing. She's come a long way since that time, and I think people need to give her some props for that. But long story short, this is one of my favorite songs. I think it's about her mother, and basically it's like she'll be with her again at one point. A little sad, but it's a pretty nice song, though. I think it has a good message overall. And I read the translation of it, and it really has a deep meaning. And also, this is a song that Namie wrote all by herself. And, usually Namie doesn't write a lot of her songs. She writes, the ones that count. Which is a bit of a criticism I have with her, but I don't hold it against her forever, I cut her some slack. But I kind of like to see Namie kind of get more involved in writing some of her songs. But again, another story for another day. The next song is from the Sweet Chic era. Definitely one of the best songs from the Sweet Chic era. Pretty good. Too bad that AI couldn't be in the performance too. That would have made it even better. But it's a good party starter song, kind of keep the party going, keep it jumping, whatnot. The next song on the list is Toi et Moi. I like this is one of my favorite songs from her. It's definitely the song's been reworked a little bit to lend itself to a live performance better, and she does some dance number to introduce the song, and she does dance interludes in the middle of the song. However, she is lip syncing the song. A lot of people might bash me for that, but she's lip syncing. But again, Namie is not really a lip syncer per se. Her whole career doesn't like she sings live, but there's moments where she does lip sync. You know, but again, I don't hold it against her. She is performing like a live concert, and she might need to do that in order to kind of catch her breath and catch her wind, and to prevent herself from being so tired that she can't perform much of anything as the time goes on throughout the concert. So, nothing terrible about the lip syncing. She sells it though, definitely. Like, If you have to really like the thing with Namie is her studio voice and her live voice are really similar, which is a good thing, which means that they don't use a lot of effects on her voice. So it's kind of hard to tell sometimes when she's singing live and when she's lip syncing. Next song, Wishing on the Same Star, one of my favorite songs, and definitely a song that I would point people to when they say that she can't sing. I'm like, listen to Wishing on the Same Star. And she proves it in this concert that she can sing this song live. She can do it just like she did in the studio. I'm like, all right, you're awesome. Um, let's see. And one more thing about Wishing on the Same Star. Again, the song is a cover of a song by, I believe, Keedy. This was written by Diane Warren. And let's see. The next on the list is a medley, and it's a medley of Love 2000, How to Be a Girl, and Chase the Chance. I like Love 2000. I like her voice in it. I think this is probably one of those songs in her career where you really kind of see Namie's voice start to kind of evolve more, and she's showing it because this was one of her songs from her comeback album, Genius 2000, one of the singles off of it. And I like the performance too. Some good dancing. How to Be a Girl. I kind of ignore this song. I don't give it the attention that it probably deserves for some reason. In fact, I kind of ignore the whole Concentration 20 era besides Can You Celebrate? I have the album Concentration 20. One sec. Okay, and that's the album. But for some reason, I kind of ignored the era. But I can't really think of. I don't remember this as much as I probably should have. Oh well. I'm sure it was a good performance. Chase the Chance. I'm surprised that this song was included in a medley instead of a song or a song all to itself. Um, this was Namie's first #1 hit single. I'm surprised that it was included like just in a medley. But nonetheless, she does a really good job performing it, and she makes you want more. The next song on the list is "Think of Me." It's like an R&B-ish pop type of song. It's a ballad. Might be a bit boring for some people. She has a moment in it when she kind of goes for like this diva note. I think that she kind of does it, but some people think that she didn't quite succeed with it. As far as the studio version is concerned, I think she does a good job on the live version of the song. The next song on the list is "Sweet 19 Blues." This I really like this song for some reason. The studio version of this song, however, her voice is it gets to a point where at one point in the song her voice kind of goes off key. But however, in the live version, she does really well, and it kind of shows that she's come a long way since that time. She's definitely um, grown as a vocalist. And the next song on the list is "So Crazy." I think that this song might have been lip synced as well. I'm not completely sure, but I'm going to say that it was lip synced. But it's a good performance, though. This is probably one of my favorite songs off of the Style album. I like the Style album. I think that's probably her best album that I've heard. And she gives a good performance of the song. Um, at one point, there's a band introduction. Nothing special there, but Next, we have Body Feels Exit. I love this song. One of my favorite songs from her 90s era. Definitely. The title is so English, but that makes me even love it more. She gives a good performance. Her and her female dancers are dancing, and it really shows that she kind of has a lot. She has a lot of stamina, and she's able to. She's singing live, and she's able to sing and dance at the same time and put on a good show. And it's a solid performance. Definitely a highlight. And next we have dancer introduction. She introduced her dancers. Nothing special. Then we have "You're My Sunshine." Again, this is a good performance, and this is one of her classic songs. And she's bringing it. Like she's dancing, she's singing live. Um, Interesting fact or a fun fact. She performed the So Crazy concert in Seoul, South Korea. And when she was performing this song, she actually went off key on one of the notes that she added to the song. She went terribly, terribly, terribly off key. But the crowd was so awesome. They cheered her on for it. They didn't even boo or anything like that. They were just like, yeah. So I'm like, she has some awesome fans in South Korea. In fact, that whole concert, I think she was sick, but she's a performer. She's a professional. She still brought it a lot better than some other singers could do on their best day. Um, we have Walk in the Park. I like Walk in the Park, at least the introduction part of it. Again, I kind of do ignore the Concentration 20 era. I should give it a bit more attention. But I do like the sound of it definitely, and I can't really think of the performance aspect of it, but it's all right. Say the Word. She performs the remix of Say the Word, which is they turn into a dance song instead of a mid-tempo song. And I like the dancing. I do. However, I kind of think for this particular tour, since it's a greatest hits tour, it should have been the single version. But nonetheless, she still represents and brings it with the remix version of Say the Word. And I do like the dance break, especially at the middle when they're just, performing a dance break at the middle of the song. Can You Celebrate? This is probably Namie's best song. Well, it's not, I won't say it's her best song per se, because it's hard to choose what's her best song, but I say this is her most successful song in her career thus far, and it probably will be based on the trends the trends in music sales. I think this will probably be her most successful song in her career. Like, Whitney Houston has Whitney Houston has "I Will Always Love You." Namie has "Can You Celebrate?" Um, I believe that this song is a really popular song for people in Japan when they have their weddings. Like they play the song a lot. And nonetheless, Namie brings a good performance of the song. She's singing live. She's doing her thing. Nothing unusual there. Don't Want to Cry. Good performance, definitely. Especially towards the end of the show, because sometimes it can be a bit exhausting, and the voice might be a bit shot. But I didn't really notice any of that here. And she put on a good performance. And the very last song of the show is "Never End." What a great way to end the show. She's doing her thing. She's singing. She's incorporating audience a little bit with it too. And it's a good message to leave. Never end. Our hopes and our dreams and things like that. So overall, I'd say I'd give this concert maybe like a 4.5 stars out of 5. Um, this is really good. This is the concert that got me hooked on Namie Amuro, and I'm thinking to get a lot of people hooked on her too. It's a good place to start for people who are just getting into Namie, who may want to know some more about where she's come from, as well as where she was at during this particular time period. Again, this is greatest hits concert, so you'll be able to kind of get a taste of her hits. Um, Definitely, it's a good alternative to buying a greatest hits album. So, long story short, awesome concert, and I expect nothing less. I think at this point I don't expect anything less, but I think unfortunately I have been getting a little here and there, a little less. Um, and again, I say some of my favorite highlights from the concert. I'd say Toi et Moi. However, I think that Toi et Moi was performed better during the Genius 2000 tour. It was a great introduction. You should check it out. It's really good. Wishing on the Same Star is pretty cool too. She performs the falsetto notes in it, which she didn't do on the Best of Fiction tour. And um, another standout would be Please Smile Again. Definitely. Shine More. Never End. Really a lot of songs, but I say those two. Those that I mentioned definitely. But sorry for going on for so long. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting Namie, and thanks for watching me and supporting me. And I definitely plan to do, some more reviews of sorts and criticisms, whatnot, to show my support for Namie Amuro. And hopefully one day she'll become, she'll break onto the international scene and visit the United States, maybe Latin America, Europe. Who knows? Thanks for watching.